we're in the Camargue. It's Western Europe's largest river delta. Not the best conditions for growing grapes.
Vineyards?
Yes.
Distinct lack of. That literally is a rice paddy.
The Camargue is famous for rice, wild horses, bulls, and flamingos. Not particularly well known for its wine, but that's all changing. Today, there's a small number of producers celebrating the region. We've come to meet Laura, a fifth-generation Camarguian horse and cattle breeder, to help steer us in the right direction.
Well, this is lovely and all that,
But it is certainly a farm.
Yes, not a vineyard.
It is not a vineyard.
Oh, that must be Law.
Law?
Hello.
Law. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Ah, parfait. Je m'appelle Mathieu.
Bonjour.
Thrilling to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
This is very beautiful.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Now, we were noticing that it is clearly a farm here.
Yes, it is.
It is not a vineyard.
We need wine, Camarguian wine, with 5 different cheeses.
And they're very different cheeses, so we need a wine that is going to go with all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, this is the good place to be. We have very, very good wines in Camargue.
Do you really?
Which is surprising.
Yes, we do. We do. If you really want to understand why we have had wine in Camargue, I think, and also discover the territory, because it's very specific. I think maybe I should take you both, if you have a little time ahead of you,
Yes.
to discover all that.
This
So
is
we
good.
have to ride horses to go in the fields where the
My
bulls
shirt
are.
is not as good as yours, but
Yeah?
I feel like
No,
we
it's perfect.
have accidentally
It's
come dressed for the
perfect.
occasion.
A horseback tour of the Camargue before we get to the wine sounds like a great idea.
Well, it's all right for you, Jim. You spent half your career on the back of a horse. It's been a while since I've slipped on my chaps.
Allez!
Allez.
It's time to saddle up.
I get the feeling we're going to get on famously. Cut 2. Oh, maybe not. So, anything I can do to help?
Yes, I'm going to give you the couverton. We brush where the saddle is going to be.
Small, aren't they?
Yeah. The other way round.
Of course it was. It was always going to be. Look at me showing my incredible knowledge of horses. Monsieur Equine.
Come on, come on. Come on, budge up.
Ah, you see, he has a way.
Yeah,
He does the
I
same
see
thing
that.
with me in the mornings, which I actually find rather irritating.
I see that.
I think it's going to be fine. I mean, what possible trouble have we ever gotten into in the past?
How can this go wrong? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Well, there are many worse days at work that I've had.
I think you're very lucky, actually. I would like to do the same work as yours.
Maybe we could do a sort of timeshare job, switching profession thing.
Except for the movies. This I don't think I would be able to.
Oh, that's quite a giggle sometimes.
But tell us a little bit firstly about, because you're growing rice here.
Yes, we do. And
How long has that been going on?
it started in 19th century. The land is very salty. So we need to grow some culture in the water, in the still water, so that the salt goes downwards.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then after a year or two of rice, then you can grow wheat or luzerne. What is interesting in Camargue is that you have several cultures, not only one.
It's great that you've got all the, by the way, this irrigation.
Yeah, it's all irrigation from the Rhone River that you use for the rice fields, and that used to be useful for the vine. And then they realized that the water in the vine fields was killing phylloxera.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah,
phylloxera,
I
which
do. Yeah,
has
we've heard all about that,
destroyed all the vineyards
Yeah,
in
the pest,
Bordeaux
yeah.
and everywhere.
But while this land is great for many arable crops, and vines have always grown here, it's only recently that vineyard owners have sought to make wines that truly speak of the Camargue.
In the past, people were mixing it with high-degree wines from Beaujolais, for example.
Oh, okay.
And that would give an average wine. But now the strategy is totally different, and we grow very, very high-quality rosé.
So
and,
there is, so you do have rosé and white,
and also red.
and also red. So you've got the
also
job
red.
lot.
Yeah.
And with the cheese course, one would normally think rouge, wouldn't you?
You would think a red wine with a cheese course, yes?
No, it depends.
You see?
It depends.
But before Laura is willing to let us taste these Camargue wines, she's decided to turn us into real cowboys.
It's a boyhood dream come true.
I'm very happy you're here to help us, because we have
Help
to
you.
round the cattle Is that fine with you?
So
to help us
Round up
round
what?
up the cattle.
round up the cattle, the Camargue bulls.
The Camargue bulls.
Excellent.
You could try to separate these
Thank
bulls
God I'm not wearing my
yourself.
red underpants.
See if you can do it.
Our first job was to move a herd of cattle from one field to another.
Well, that was easy.
Good job!
Thanks, lovely.
So now we are going to sort them, okay? You want to try to do it yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So we'll try to go very slowly, just walking right, left, right, left.
I have a feeling it's about to get a tad more technical.
Hey, Ollie. Hey, Ollie.
It's very good, James. Perfect.
Hey, Ollie.
That's good.
Hey, Ollie.
Very good.
Hey, Ollie.
Very good, James. I don't really need to encourage him. He seems to be pretty comfortable with this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Well done, Jim.
Yeah, good. Good. Perfect.
Allez.
Voila.
Now, which one's mine? The one over on the left, the big girl?
Yes.
Just the one here, the one, the closest.
Yes. The closest to you. So you walk
Oui, oui.
slowly. You can shorten a little bit your reins.
Allez, allez.
Be careful. It's okay if she comes this way, Matthew. You can talk to her.
Allez.
Aha.
Allez. Allez.
Stubborn. You can push her a bit harder now. You can push her.
And once again, a damsel in distress is rescued by a knight on a white charger.
Press her.
Allez. Allez, allez.
Yeah.
Allez.
Good. Perfect.
Allez.
Very good. That's very good.
Beautifully done.
Yeah.
I think we've earned our spurs there, Goody.
We most certainly have. It must be time for a glass of wine, surely.
I'll tell you something.
What?
I'm really thirsty.
I would love a drink now. As long as you think we deserve one.
Actually, I think
Oh, please say yes.
you were very, very good. I was impressed.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Maybe we can find something like this and good cheese as well.
It's a good
Yes,
cheese as well.
please.
Is that possible?
Yes,
Ah,
please.
Definitely, you really deserve
We'll
that.
have to find this wine.
Le matin palais, tout allait pousser à des moi.
Laura has lined up a tasting with local winemaker Maxim from winery Mas de Valériole. He's brought along 3 local wines and a selection of Camargue cheeses, which he thinks work well together.
And we must make our choices for the wine showcase.
I'm not going to lie, but I really feel like we've earned some wine for the first time on this show.
Yes, we have.
So can you guide us there? What do you think? Because there's a variety of the cheeses. Some of them are similar to what we're going to have in the meal. What should we start with?
Maybe we start with the one from Pierre Cartier in Beaujeu.
Domaine de Beaujeu includes a grape called Marcelin, a hybrid of local Grenache and Cabernet Sauvignon vines named for the city of Marseille.
It's very light and very fruity, so...
Just like James Purefoy.
Nice and fruity.
Massive
Yes.
love to all of you.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, the smell on that.
That's
I mean,
me.
that's just,
That's me.
no, that's not you. That's just the attack.
Oh,
Yeah. It's very velvety, very round.
I'm going to have to get some cheese going on because otherwise this is pointless.
It really is just heaven. And how is it with that?
Oh.
Next up, 2 wines made by Maxim himself, who is one of only 5 producers in the Camargue.
Maxim, you have bought us a 2012 Sham Sham.
Yeah, this is a red wine. This is made with Marcelin also,
Marcelin?
but
Wow.
we aged the wine like 20 months in oak barrels. We try to keep the fruity part
Good
of the wine.
tannins. Very smooth, isn't it? It's refreshing.
It's really light and refreshing. It's going
I
really
would
well
think-
with this cheese, isn't it?
Yeah. We should move your talents towards the white, James.
So this is a white. This is a 2015 Sham Sham.
This is the 2015 and this the first vintage in white.
This white is just delicious.
So we've tasted 3 wines. Time to start thinking about which one we're going to choose.
It's so difficult to choose.
And as if to help, the flamingos have decided to join us.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is amazing. You look at the necks on them.
They're very similar to mine, actually.
They are extraordinary.
I've made my decision.
You've made your decision?
Ouais.
Really?
Ouais.
Really?
Oui, oui. Je prends ma décision, ouais.
I think we can tell you've made your decision because you can't stop drinking it.
No, no.
Thank you all very much. It was an enormous pleasure.